Well, these two right here, they did a great job. They did a great job in the game. They did a great job this week. They did a great job of staying faithful, coming off a performance that neither one of them was proud of. And that's hard to do. It's hard to do. And the junior class has been put in a situation where I've really, they not only do they have completely new roles, but they also had to take care of, 7 new players. And then we have 2 go down. So now they have to play different. I mean, Indian Banks played every position. Kelsey was playing the 4 some. So, of course, their game suffered a little bit as they helped us adjust. And I was pretty clear in my mind about that. But also, because of who they are, they can't pout. So when their shots aren't falling, that's not their only job this year. So their shots fell tonight, but it wouldn't have mattered. They were different. They were better leaders. They were better teammates. They were better in communicating with me. And sometimes it's chicken or the egg. All right? So sometimes you start off being a better leader and a better communicator and a better teammate, your shots fall. And I think that's what our team really decided to change our habits and to quit feeling sorry for ourselves and played with a lot of courage. All right? I wanted warriors and ballers. That's what I asked for in the locker room. I said, don't leave. If you're not a warrior and you're not a baller, then don't leave this locker room. And if you're a warrior and a baller, then get out there and go represent. And I'm really proud.
Kelsey and Mykea, just the last few days, coach was talking about how you really stepped it up and not just about yourselves, but everyone else on the team. What have the last few days been like?
We've just been working together as a team on all of our plays, trying to execute everything, be more smart with our dribbles and passes, and taking good team shots.
In terms of just in the game today, you had some open looks, knocking down. Why were you guys so successful in terms of that aspect of the game?
I think because we didn't take the first open shot. We moved the ball around first before to get a better shot, actually. That's my opinion. Yeah.
Mykea, in terms of just scoring the basketball for you today, no B, no MJ, even the onus is more on that junior class that coach was talking about. Do you feel that, not added pressure, but just the added motivation to put the ball in the hoop and get this team rolling?
Yeah, it is definitely a lot of extra motivation. I always want to help contribute in some type of way, and today was just one of those days where I just end up contributing, scoring.
Coach had mentioned a couple games ago just some of the slow starts and trying to get past that and get off to a fast start. Today's fast start, what do you think contributed to that?
Just outpaced, moving the ball, getting the ball up court faster, which we worked on all last week, which really helped us when it came to game time, be prepared, and we was ready to go out there and execute it.
Coach, no B, no MJ again tonight, but you had good production down low. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't one player getting it done, there's a conglomeration
Right.
of Destiny, Jameer, Bree. What do you see from those three?
Well, like somebody like Jameer, so Destiny helped start us off. I thought she really did a lot in terms of, it changes a lot of the defensive schemes when you have a shooter that's at that stretch. You make it a stretch 4 instead of a power forward. Certainly against a team that's pressing, that's not that high level of a coaching decision. It had nothing to do with Jameer. It had everything to do with Destiny's ability. But that helped us. It helped us start off, and they had to change some of their schemes, which we saw them doing. Q is a great coach, and what an interesting, talented team they have, and they can do so much. Great defensive coach and an incredible offensive coach. And so we had to do something that opened things up for us. And Destiny really, my God, I couldn't be more proud of her. But then even more proud is somebody like Jameer who, starting position for us doesn't mean a lot who finishes the game. We really emphasize who finishes. We needed to get off to a better start. We made that move. Jameer didn't pout about it. And her end of the third and beginning of the fourth quarter when Syracuse was ready. I mean, for them being down 12, being down 15 is nothing, okay? They score in bunches. And I thought Jameer and our junior class, Taylor Mason, huge hustle plays in that fourth when the game could have turned either way. If Jameer doesn't get that loose ball, put it back in, or doesn't get a bucket on a play that we called, that she turns and goes around and hits. If she doesn't do those couple things, that's 4-point swing, but it feels like 8, So I thought she really came through.
You mentioned a few games ago that this team was consistently inconsistent.
You're right.
Do you think they finally played a consistent game today throughout?
What do you think? I'll give them a yes. What was consistent was the effort, and that's where, we can deal with. The fourth quarter, all of our threes that we were hitting the whole game, the rim got smaller on us. I don't think we hit one in the fourth, a 3. Weren't we 0 for 7, I think? But they stayed faithful. So it's not the circumstance. It's how we've been responding. And so our inconsistency was what mood we were in, and we can't have that. We got to get our feelings out of it and get back to work.
The ACC is obviously so tough, and next challenge is UNC on the road. You guys haven't won a true road game yet. You've only played 2 of them so far. What's the mentality like moving forward the next few days?
Well, I mean, we know what makes us look bad, and we know what makes us look good. And so my focus is all the respect for all the opponents, but it's been a dark couple of weeks here where we didn't like our habits. And I saw better habits. I saw better human reactions to things. And that's what's going to propel us as we formulate our game plan for Carolina.
Can you just talk about the effort? And you talked about you want warriors out there on the defensive side of it.
Oh, well, let me tell you what. You go back to Iggy and Yasmin and their effort early in the game. I mean, Yasmin has been, started learning the system and kind of doubting and hesitating, because it's so complicated. But she was not doubting herself. Iggy was not doubting herself. And so those two really spelled us, but they represented what we were looking for. And so it's very hard to go backwards then. Once you tell on yourselves, we told on ourselves, we can do it. We can play a lot harder. We can play a lot more connected. And I'm really proud that, and it was wonderful how that worked out for us.